NFL superstar and financial planner Tommy Bohannon.
Hey, money, money, hey, money, money, hey.
Are you ready for retirement? Do you need cash?
Cash out, no limit.
Because your financial future starts now.
Bang, bang, bang. Let's get it.
On Big Mama Radio. We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll take some cash apps.
Right? Rent.
What about, you got cash apps?
No, that's what it says on the end of it. So cash app, no limits or something like that. I'll take some cash
Cash
apps.
has no limits.
Oh, cash apps. I thought it says cash app.
Cash has no limits, bro.
It does. It doesn't grow.
All right. It's a crazy world we're in right now. And before we get started on you, and I know you got a toy drive going on,
Yep.
and you're getting ready to do the big toy shop. Did you get a hold of the GM by chance?
We did. Yeah.
Did he text you back on the number, or did you have to go hunt him down?
Well, so he gave me his manager's number.
Oh,
So-
there's another person.
So the one that's in store all day, every day, I guess.
All right.
But
all
anyways, see, we're good.
right. All right.
The problem is, so with Walmart, when we buy the amount that we buy,
Right.
they have 100 item limit.
And then you got to go through.
So then I have to run the credit card every time. So I was
Right.
like, hey, can we suspend all the transactions and just do one big transaction? Because the bank will close my card off.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
they think it's fraud.
Yeah, they're like, what's going on? And I'll call them before and be like, hey, we're going to spend $20,000 at Walmart. Don't shut my card off.
Yeah.
And they still shut it off every time.
By the way, God did not want me to buy a scratch-off ticket in Ohio.
Why?
Well, they take debit cards for scratch-off tickets, and I swiped my debit card, and I immediately got a fraud alert. So I swiped my other credit card, my other debit card, and got a fraud alert. Swipe a credit card that's not even associated to that same bank, and got a fraud alert. I'm like, yeah, God don't want me to buy a ticket. I'm good. I'm out.
He wants you to come
And
back
then
for
That was the winner, too.
My son, no,
Yeah.
here's the crazy thing. So my son-in-law comes by me and says, my card will work. I'm like, well, you're on your own on that. I'm not jumping in on board with you with your losses. And he bought the tickets we were going to buy and lost. And I was like, yes!
Okay.
Yes!
Okay, we're good.
I'm a winner! All right, as you have toys getting ready to become a big deal, and we're gonna talk more about your event here in a second.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important that we talk about this in December and the giving part and what we plan to do as well as Big Mama Radio. It's all going to happen this hour. Hold on, here we go. But before we do that, I want to tell you about the toy of the year. That way, if you're shopping, you got to make sure you pick one of these up because
is it?
this toy is massively important. Let's go ahead and go full screen on this, and let's show everybody. This is the greatest. Hold on, let me mute this so we can get full audio of this. This is your best Christmas gift ever.
Okay.
All right, play the. Is there audio? It's Santa banging around here.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
That's almost as bad as the twerking elf they had last year with the tongue out.
I'm just saying, be careful before you just randomly buy
You're like,
something.
oh, look,
You
it's
never
Santa,
know.
how cute.
What
And
I love
then,
is there's more than one of them available, and this person's videos. I can't tell where the store is.
Big Lots.
It does look like a Big Lots, right? Is it a Big Lots?
I don't know, but it definitely.
It
looks like
definitely feels like a Big Lots.
Yeah.
I see the black car. It doesn't feel like a. I don't know, man. I feel like I want to know. I wonder if it says in the comments.
It's either, yeah, and
where I
there's
can
big
buy one of
Christmas
these.
trees behind it.
Where can I buy one of these? I think I'm gonna need one of
Oh,
the.
Mike.
It's going to be
Michael's.
out in your
Is it
house all
Michael's?
year.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, it
Is that Michael's?
Dwyer and Mike?
No, that's the name of the show.
Oh.
That's a morning show that I stole this from because I saw that on their page. They obviously went to the store and got it. It might be in the comments where they buy it because I'm sure everybody wants to buy one.
I need to see this thing.
Right. Go down to the 20 mark. Where it says 20? Right there. Click on that. We'll find out real quick. Where can we buy this?
The comments are
Disney
always the
Claus.
saver. The comments
Diddy
are with
Claus, is that you? That's
Diddy
good.
Claus.
Coming home Diddy style.
What good thing it's a reindeer, not a chicken? What? Oh, because the turkey thing. Oh, the
choking.
butterball things. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I don't like the way everyone's putting it out of context. I'm
Got
just
four-
riding a
We got
reindeer.
4 of those 2 twerking Santas.
Is
wrapped-
that how reindeer sausage is? Oh my God. Star.
Oh, no.
Nobody talking about. Nobody wants to buy it.
Where's
Where is this at?
Yeah. No-
Right, Colleen is like, I want to get one.
Where is this? We need to know.
Everybody wants to get one of the banging Santas.
Guys, if you know where this is, put it in the comments. Morning. Joe Clark.
Oh man, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Comments just get worse and worse.
I love the comments. That's
Yeah, the comments are everything.
Whenever you see something stupid, I run to the comments. And I'm like, oh my God, there's 300. That means it's good. It's on
Right,
fire.
that's exactly what that means.
And
So
I crack
we
up.
are in right now with financial guru and philanthropist, and why I'm saying philanthropist is because it's what we're going to talk about. My man Tommy Bohannon is always out there giving you financial advice, and I'm sorry I've been out of town to do the next step of our process, but I'll get it done today.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, they're like, you need to do a medical exam. I'm like, no, we're done. I'm out.
After that blood work, you're like, I don't know if you want to do me.
It's funny now that I've sent Tommy all my information and got that ball rolling. Now my bank sends me one right away, and they're like, "Well, we have it too." I'm like, "Well, how do you even know I'm looking for it? Get out of my messages!"
Get out of my head.
Right.
We're always watching.
I'm gonna buy it with everybody, and then when I die, my wife's gonna be like, "I'm rich. I knew I hung in for a while for some reason."
I knew it was going to go soon. I seen that blood
Right.
work.
Gotta be careful.
He tested for marinara.
So
Oh.
What?
what? I tested for marinara.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Pizza.
By the way, I did, however, have what I would consider the worst tomato soup in the past week. Have you ever had soup that's thick?
Yeah.
That's chili.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
like
not soup.
I don't-
Soup. You
I
don't like
eat-
soup
I
when it's
don't eat-
cold?
I don't eat any soup.
Oh,
I'll eat chili,
man.
but that's not soup.
Oh, man, you don't like tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches?
No. I'm not a soup guy. I don't like hot liquid.
Oh, man, I love soup.
Like hot
Japanese
coffee,
steakhouse all day
iced
long.
coffee.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, miso soup is different. That's the one. That one I'll eat. But then I'm getting hibachi, so it doesn't matter.
He's covering it with meat.
I met the coolest hibachi guy ever in Ohio, and he put on a great show, one of the best shows I've ever seen. And he was from Sacramento. He was a cool ass little dude, and I thought he was nice. And I will say that he made good Japanese steakhouse. And then what's crazy is I'm sitting there drinking sake, and he was like, "You drinking sake?" And I was like, "Yeah." I go, "You want one?" Because I always offer it to the chefs. I feel like ever since I've become friends with Ping, I believe all chefs drink.
Yeah.
I think
That's
do.
how they get through
kinda
their
have to.
day.
And so he's like, "Oh no, not me." So I drink mine, and then he all of a sudden he reaches over to a cart, and he's got a thing of sake in like a jug that's looks like sauce.
Uh-huh.
And he rips the top off and pours more sake and fills my thing back up, puts it back on. He goes, "Our secret." And
Is that the one where they do the little
right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3?
So it was cool.
And
He filled-
drown you?
and then he put my thing on
Waterboard.
the right. I'm all about it. I don't care. I love it.
Hey, we got a message for Tommy.
All right.
Mike Clark told me to tell you what's up. That was from Joel.
What's up, Mike?
All right. So when's the softball tournament again? Let's talk
So it
about
was
it real
last
quick.
Saturday.
Last Saturday was the softball
Last
tournament. How
Saturday.
did it go?
It went well.
That's right. It was last Saturday. I was out
Yeah,
of
so
town.
we had a ton of vendors out there. We had the Nugget Wagon. We had the Brunchy Bunch out there. So we had a bunch of food trucks.
We don't. That's over. We know that already. Talk about toys.
Listen, but we raised a lot of money. We're still raising money. So if anybody wants to still donate or anything like that, we don't have our big shopping trip until Sunday, but we're still raising toys and everything through next week. And we can always go shop again. We're not opposed to that. So if you would like to donate money or toys, just let me know and I'll try to come and meet you.
Tell me about the tournament. How many people? Good tournament. Good
So
teams.
we had 12 teams.
12 teams.
We had, I think, 15 different vendors. So I believe we had right around 400 people out there throughout
Okay.
the day.
All right.
Not all at once,
All
but
right.
throughout the day. Raised a ton of money, raised a bunch of toys. I think we're right there around $20,000 raised in cash donations for toys.
Amazing.
And then we about half loaded the box truck with toys as well. Some of the teams actually brought out bikes and different things like that, so bigger toys, and it's a really cool event.
That is
Makes you feel good, right?
It does.
Right. And it always makes you feel good. Here's the thing. It sounds like a fun time to go shopping with $20,000 at
It's
Walmart.
not. It's terrible.
It's not.
It's terrible.
I've done it for years doing the bike drive, and
Yeah.
you have to go if like you're like looking at things, you're like, and you're clearing shelves.
Yeah.
Like first
Yeah.
and foremost, you're clearing shelves. You're like Monopoly, sure, all of them.
right.
like you're clearing shelves first off.
Bluey, everything.
Right, and
'Cause
then
there's
you're,
somebody
and
that
at the
likes
same
that.
time you're looking for deals,
Right.
And you're looking for because you can't go buy every kid a PS5, right?
Right.
But you can go out and get every kid something that's $25 or something,
And that's kind of our cap is we typically stop right at $25 to $30 price range and say, all right, let's look at that. Because what we do is we bring the kids in.
right.
We don't know what's cool anymore, so we bring 15, 20 kids that are, donating their time.
Like
They know it's not for them,
Aww.
but they're coming in and getting the things for other kids,
That's genius.
What a great idea.
which is so much fun to watch them do it because now they're kind of understanding it. Like Anna Cat comes out.
When did you decide that you didn't want to do it and you wanted to bring kids with you? How many years you been doing this? By the way,
So this is our 6th toy drive, 5th softball
all
tournament.
right, 6 toy drive. The first one, did you have kids do the shopping?
The first one, we only had 2 kids.
Oh, so you did. You've been doing it since the beginning.
Yeah, so we've grown to ask as many kids as we possibly can to get it out there because it's fun for them to do it, and then it's stressful for me at the register.
Do you give Anna Cat a gift before when it's all over so that she can get a toy
You
to
have
take?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You have to be like,
Because I'm like, Finn would
Baby.
totally help, but he's getting something out of this. Like,
Yeah.
like he would be totally down to do the shopping, but he's getting something out of it
Right.
for sure. That's just going to be his
And
gimmick.
this one we'll just put aside over here.
Right.
You're
This
like,
one's going with Daddy's credit card.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. That's how it's going to
Yeah.
be. Right. Exactly. I totally get that. And because because even when everybody keeps asking me about my bike drive and I'm trying to pull something off here at the end of the before Grinch Fest actually. It's just a very busy month, and I'm trying to make everything happen. And I don't want to coincide with my old station's bike drive. I think is doing it currently right now or in the next 2 days or something. So I want to let them get that over with, and then I'll follow it back up with what I want to do is not a bike drive. I've decided this year what I want to do. Last year we worked out foster kids, but at the end of the time when we were done with the foster kids and we had leftover money, we went and became angels, and we found families to adopt. So this year that's what I want to do. I want to do Big Mama's Angels, and I just want to adopt families, and I want to raise money. I want to raise toys. I want to stop the bus out somewhere for a couple of days and collect toys as well. I'm not trying to grab 10,000 bikes. I'm not trying to beat my record of ever. I enjoyed what we did last year when we adopted those families and showing up at these people's house. And I think it was like 5 families we adopted, and we showed up at their houses with these gifts of their entire list, and they were just floored. And I like changing lives. Like that's what it is. Like if you can change somebody's life and help them in the bed, that's what it's all about. And that's what Tommy's doing now with this. So shopping is Sunday.
Shopping's
You're still
Sunday.
raising money. You still go to TommyBohannaFoundation.org and make a donation, correct?
Yes, you can.
All right.
And you can still use that softball link too, because that money is specifically earmarked for the toy drive and everything. So I'll repost that today.
Okay.
But that link goes right to the toy drive fund and everything. So that one makes it kind of I know exactly where that money's coming from.
Compared to last year, how would you rate your softball tournament?
So we have more teams.
More teams?
Yeah. So we're growing. We have more vendors. Last year, I think we just had kind of toyed with the event of having vendors and having it be like kind of a farmer's market. And so this year we had even more vendors, more food trucks. We had 2 instead of just 1 last year. So I
Who'd
think
you have this year? The Brooks Nugget
we
Wagon
had the
and
Nugget Wagon and the Brunchy Bunch. So
All right.
we had breakfast and then lunch.
All right,
So
right
it was
on.
nice.
Perfect.
It was a
It was
long
an
day.
all-day event,
Yeah, so we
right?
were there. Katie and I got there at 7. I made her go home and put her feet up because they were swelling and all that fun stuff. But
That's right, she's pregnant.
yeah, so having her get out, I ended up leaving right around 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Wow.
You ready for Friday?
Oh yeah,
It's your work day, bro.
I forgot you had.
Don't
Listen.
forget the work day, bro. All right, you got wires to run and work and things to lift.
Listen, Katie it's a casino night.
Right, I know.
So
I know about this.
Yes.
Jen came on the bus and told us all about it.
yeah, Katie.
Are you
got all
playing?
these- Oh yeah, I'm gonna play.
Absolutely, I am too.
Free play, like you get to play for free. Yeah.
Right, right.
yeah.
I wonder if there's rebuys.
I told. Well, so there probably is. I told Katie to have have a couple of the servers walk around so that like a actual casino, so you don't even have to get up to get a drink. I don't know if that's
happening.
happening, but
I can't wait for it. It's this Friday, Garamone Plastic Surgery.
I'm going. It's gonna be
you?
fun. Yeah.
And so many people are going. I got a buddy of mine, Rick Cecil. He's going. He called. And now what's funny is like, hey man, you got an extra invite? I'm like, go get your own, bro. Go to Garamone.com and get your own.
Right.
RSVP.
RSVP, bro.
Ask me to get you an invite. I don't work for you.
And she made
Yeah,
a
it was
mistake
funny.
because she invited Fausto too. So
Katie goes,
get ready.
we're about to go to sleep last night, and she goes, Jen asked if you were coming because there's a specific person that's coming because you're going. I'm like, okay, well, who? She's like, I don't know. Like, great story.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Fist bump.
Is Tommy coming? I need Tommy to be here.
I mean, all I said is I ain't going if Tommy ain't.
Oh, was it you?
Tommy Bohannon ain't coming. I ain't coming. Period. I would say don't miss out on this Garamone event that they got this Friday. Go to garamone.com if you want to get more information about it or SVP to it. It doesn't cost you anything to go.
And there's a ton of great prizes
and
if
then-
you.
right.
I mean, if you win,
And
there's
this is the
raffle prizes all
first
the time.
year where I'm going to go
You can play for boobs.
set up the booths. I'm going to set up my booths, right?
Yeah.
They're all going to be set up, ready to go. And then I'm done. I'm going to have my workers there. But my workers will set up the booth.
So you're
I'll be
actually
there
going
as
as
well.
a guest.
I'm
I've
going
a-
as a guest, and I've never
Beautiful.
done that.
Beautiful.
I've always now at the end he'll give me the mic and I'll get to do the raffles. I like that. But if he so blesses me with the microphone, allows me to do it, it'll be great. I just think it's awesome. So I look forward to being a part of it this Friday. Don't miss out on it. Garamone Plastic Surgery.
They
The
do
next
it
time
right.
you'll be able to see Tommy.
It'll be fun.
Right. It's and it's really it's Katie's event. Don't let it be known.
It is. Katie is the event mastermind.
Well, she does really great events, so
Right.
let her do her thing,
Right.
please. Don't discourage this.
You're listen, the Playmakers event that they do with Tommy Bohannon is next level. And it just keeps on growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And it's going to be the next soup kitchen event. It's going to be the who's who of Southwest Florida wanting to get in there.
I need to get on that level where somebody can just walk up and be like, I'm giving
Hi,
50,000.
Yeah.
I'm Big Mama and I'm giving $25,000. Who's going to beat me? I challenge
All right,
everyone.
everybody heard it. Everybody heard it.
Right. But you see what I'm saying? Like, that's the deal. Like, that's what people do at this thing. And if you haven't a chance to ever see it, there's another event in town called it's the Soup Kitchen for the Community Cooperative. And they get, it's like, hi, I'm here to donate big money. We're from Bill Steel.
You're like, okay.
Right. And it's a flex for all the companies
No
in town.
auctions, no raffles, just straight up.
People who wanting to write
giving this.
checks.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And
All
good
right.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always
that-
good food.
That's but that ticket to the joint ain't cheap either. Just for the record, like the ticket to get to the event ain't cheap.
No.
A table is like what, $4,000 or something like
I
that.
think it's 5.
$5,000, yeah, just for the table.
Yeah.
But that's it's what you do, man. And I got to tell you, don't miss out on this because that's going to be the next one. And when he gives you a chance to get involved. And the Tommy Bohannon Foundation 2025 Playmakers Tailgate. You don't want to miss out on it.
You don't wanna
listen,
miss
you
it.
don't. You don't. Pay attention to what we say each and every
Oh, they
Wednesday
already
with
have a
him.
date.
April 11th, 2000. Oh,
Yep.
shit.
April 11th at 6 p.m. Put that on your calendars, ladies and gentlemen.
I got all
Johnny,
these-
my
I have all these
grandma
annual
actually.
events that pop up.
So they're talking about a Santa sleigh. Johnny, my grandma actually used to have the ice cream truck that went through Suncoast, and my grandpa was the first one to sit on the back of the truck with a Santa sleigh kind of thing and give out candy to the kids.
Aw.
Really?
Yeah.
You should do it again. You should do that exact thing.
I could.
Right. It would be-
Aw,
I
look
think
at
you
how
should.
Sweet. Look at Sherry just
Oh,
gave
no.
you a beautiful compliment. Aw.
Well, I'm back home in Springfield, Illinois, visiting, trying to put on my makeup and crying because I love your heart for the children, families, and you want to be blessed for. Listen, it's what I do. It's why I do what I do. Boy, I'm glad. April 12th already booked. I got to mark April 11th down right now. I got to get it in there, boy.
There you go.
This is,
23-5.
by the way, this is what's happening to me on a regular basis now. I even got another event that I'm scheduled for, and they were like, "Do you have us on your schedule?" I was like, "No, you got to send me the stuff. Like, I got to do it." But I do bring out my 360 and throw it out there for that event. It's always a great time, and I encourage everybody to go have a good time at that. But once again, get online to TommyBohannonFoundation.org. Make a donation if you want to donate to his toy drive. If you want to if you want to help him go shopping on Sunday and be a part of this, get online and do it, man. I'm telling you right now. It's a great cause. Tommy gives back to everything to his community. And, you know, just like the compliment I just got where I care about the kids, that's all he does.
Yeah.
Like, I care about the kids, but this guy, with the bike drives and doing the families and doing whatever we can do to use the power of radio to make it work for the community. This guy does the same thing with the power of being an ex-NFL football player and being an icon of the community. They raise money and show up at a high school and be like, "Oh, you need new jerseys? We got you.
Yeah, we got
Oh, you need new sporting equipment? We got you."
new scoreboard.
And
We're on it.
right, they do so much for so many people. And then you meet the recipients,
that.
right? Fostering the future, hope, and building futures. And here's what I love.
That smiles.
Tommy's a rarity in the NFL, and I'm going to say it 100%. He's a rarity, and what I mean by that is he did his time, played the game, learned something while he was at college, and now has money left over from the NFL because he didn't live like he was a rock star.
Tried not to.
Like a normal person.
And now works his, and does his thing to give back to the community. He uses that power to give back to the community, to the high school he went to.
To all the high schools.
Right.
Not just,
I know that,
Yeah.
but you give back to the high school you went to too as well. Like
Right.
that's my point being is like this
Keep it
man.
local.
How many
most,
football
yeah.
players have come out of high schools here in Southwest Florida that never come back to it?
Oh.
Never do anything. Now, maybe why they were in the league they did.
right.
Yeah.
Because they had to cover some money for tax purposes. And I know a player, and I'm not going to mention names from here, who would come through once a year and give away like $12,000 cash and say we call it giving it to charity. And just so that he could write off that $12,000. He was trying to do it for a good cause, but that wasn't the case at all. And then he stopped doing it once he was out of the league because he wasn't making that money anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
And he didn't need to cover up that $12,000. You did a great. If you were doing it out of your heart, like Tommy was doing it, you would do it every year regardless. And that's what he does. And he continues it on. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's so many that haven't done that, and so many that could. And then he takes this knowledge and influences these youth. And hopefully, because it's very hard to go from high school to pros. All right, it's not. What's the
Right.
odds? What's the odds?
So it's 1% of high school athletes go and play Division I football. Of that 1%, 1% then goes and plays in the NFL.
Right. Microscopic. That's basically you got a 0.010% of making your way into the NFL from high school, less than a 2% chance. So to make it there is amazing. To make it there and teach these kids who are going to make it. Like, let's say this guy, like you just scrolled down at his website a minute ago and showed him giving an award. Go down a little. There was an award that someone got. So he's giving these awards and he's having these programs. And you have programs where you talk to these kids too, right?
Yeah.
And teaching them the fact that if you do make it, don't do the wrong thing.
That one's called the
Right.
Man
Look
Up.
at this guy. So this guy meets Tommy. What's award he wins here? What award does he win here?
So that was the Southwest Florida Sports Awards. So that was through News Press.
All right, so he wins this sports award. Tommy gets some one-on-one with him, talks to this kid, and maybe this kid grasps just 1% of what Tommy does. As we're talking 1%ers. 1% of what Tommy does, and he uses that to better his community. And then he goes and has a great career. Tommy retires into life and starts just living his own life, which one day he will do.
Yeah.
All right? And you won't see him collecting money and all that. He'll just go
With all
off
his
and
babies.
Right. He'll enjoy life as being a dad.
Hey, baby number 2 will be about 3 weeks for the tailgate party, so he'll be there.
Oh my goodness.
He's not. Mama's not letting him go far.
Bro, that's great.
He'll be in the back room with
with
Katie.
a Bohannon jersey on, no
Oh,
doubt.
I love it.
Awesome.
Oh man, that is so great. I know that. I know that's exciting for you, bro. I know that is having a boy on the way. Listen, I always say good people. God blesses good people with the perfect life, and what I mean by that is if you're a good soul, God will bless your life, and He's blessed him. He's given him a future. He's given him 2 beautiful children, 1 boy, 1 girl, with the white picket fence, the beautiful wife. You got a dog and a cat yet?
No cat. I don't like cats.
Got a dog though?
I do got a dog.
Got a dog. There it is.
He's got that.
And listen, if I'm you, I'm buying the
good
white picket
karma.
fence.
The good karma.
We're
comes
moving off the
through.
water. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get the hell off the water and stop flooding.
You're getting? Are you selling?
At some point.
When?
Yeah.
I don't know. At some
Then
point.
you're not selling.
At some point.
Listen, you're not selling. I said the same thing. Look, when I'm flooded, I was like, we're selling this. We're getting out of here.
And there you
I'm
are.
not selling.
Yeah, but we flooded
The-
again with Milton and all that.
The guy
so-
across the street from me is struggling right now. He can't sell that house because it flooded once. And people are having an issue with that. Don't
You gotta
sell it.
wait till
Keep it.
people forget.
It'll change.
You gotta wait till people
It'll get
forget.
better.
I
and
don't know if
it'll
it
be fine.
will.
It's not. It's not getting any better. It's getting worse. That's the thing about it. It legitimately is getting worse. Like all the it's like it rains heavy and you get a surge.
What
That
a
was,
great picture.
Oh, no, that was
Put that one up for
Dr.
the-
Seuss thing. But I think we have one of our first actual toy drive where we're sitting
so
in our
pretty.
dining room.
These are the pictures I love. Here's what you
Has
have
blessings in a backpack, another great
to
organization.
go up real quick to him on the field. All right. Katie's been with him since high school, right?
Yes.
You guys been together since high school?
Yep.
Went to college, supported him, started her own.
picture.
Huh?
She's not in that picture.
I know,
She's
but
in the other, in the one of the first,
one of the first ones.
in the actual,
So-
like the beginning of the website. There's one.
Well, you
where they're, like, in
actually
high
on the
school.
website. There's one where we're in high school. I think it was my senior
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, they're one in high school. They look like 2 little kids.
Let
on
me see the high school
field.
photo.
Go to the beginning of the You got to get out of that photo thing and go to the beginning of the website. Go home
Home. There we go.
and then scroll down.
Scroll down.
One more.
One
right
more.
There.
There it is. Look at that. And a north.
Is it weird that I know his website?
How many times have you been on this thing?
Scroll down. Now go
to
to
the
the
right.
left.
To the right.
Katie's wearing a red sweater.
All right.
It's that one.
Let's talk about nostalgia on this photo. First and foremost, look at the pads this guy's wearing. They don't even make pads like that anymore. Hell, they're wearing shorts now. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
But if you really want nostalgia, look at the goalpost.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that big ass goal, double posted goalpost. That's when they still used them as hockey goals, as hockeys, right? They didn't. They
soccer.
didn't. The soccer,
Yeah.
right? They didn't move them, right? They just put the net up,
Yep.
right? That's old school, right there.
Now we're buying soccer nets. So
Supporting the community that
And now you're
supported
buying the
us.
soccer nets. There
I
we go.
love that. Supporting the community that supported us. That is,
Was she
I
a
mean, it says
cheerleader
it all.
yep.
for you
Oh,
for the team?
Yep.
That's cool. You guys were you
She
prom-
decorated my locker.
Were you king
My-
and queen? Were you king and queen in prom or ever like
No,
that?
I was already gone.
No,
I was already up awake for my prom.
Oh, all right. That's right. You left early. You're like, I'm already gone. You didn't go back for prom?
I
Your
went
senior
back,
prom?
but why would you vote for me if I'm not even there as a student? I did go back though.
Yeah, you did. You went back for prom.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I was about to say you gave up your senior prom. Oof, that's intense. But I
I was
guess
already
for
at frat parties. What do you mean?
you're like, I'm not going back to that lame dance.
Right?
Right? They showed up, took pictures, and bailed. Right? Man, I wish the best for you, man. I want everybody to get on to TommyBohannonFoundation.org, make a donation.
So earlier, remember before he came in, I said that someone had
Oh, you have-
messaged me
yeah.
something. So where I get my hair done, I was talking to them about the foundation and stuff like that. So for like the past since November, they've been collecting toys at Salon Alvarez up in off of Pine Island Road, and you know where that Publix
store?
and
The burn store.
Burn Store, yeah. And so they have a whole. They said that they've got toys ready for you.
Oh, that's amazing.
To donate. So they
That's
had all their
awesome.
clients come in, and they would bring toys as they've been collecting all month. So I'm excited about that. I'm like, that's cool when you talk to people and they actually do something
Can
about
I say
it.
something without sounding like a bad person?
What?
Great way to raise get. I think everybody in America,
Mm-hmm.
in Southwest Florida, I mean, should put a box out with the Tommy Bohannon logo
Oh,
and
absolutely.
raise toys for his thing every year.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the other organizations
Yeah.
because I don't know who's getting the toys. I don't know who's
Well,
getting
they're
it.
not staying here.
They're
Yeah.
not staying here.
They ship
and
'em
that's
off.
a problem for me, man. Look, don't just drop them in a box. And I'm going to tell you, even the radio station I used to work for stopped doing it just for one organ because they weren't. They didn't know who was
There's
getting the
no
toys.
guarantee.
I love that you give it. First off, he's giving a lot of it to Mama Lou, all right.
Yeah.
And Mama Lou is the queen of distributing stuff to the people that need it the most.
Right.
And there's no one that does it better in Southwest Florida than
Hell,
Mama
if
Lou.
you got
knows
a
everybody.
mattress, go give it to her because she's got
She knows
people.
right. She knows somebody who needs it. No matter what it is you got, she knows somebody who needs it.
'Cause she's
she
in
does a bike.
with
She
people.
She's
does
in the trenches.
She's
Right,
talking to people.
right.
She knows the need of people around her, and
her
that's important.
her back to school backpack event is massive
Huge.
every year.
Huge.
I work it every year if she gives me an opportunity to be there. If I can able to be there, I love it. I love everything she does, man. So I know that she's a big receiver of a lot of your toys.
Yeah,
So-
we've definitely grown to the point now where we give to multiple organizations like the Children's Advocacy Center.
Oh, that's important.
The firefighters do a huge toy drive, so we give some to them because they give to families that have been messed up with fires and different things of that nature. So
Yeah.
we try to spread it out to as many different organizations and people. And we also give to this organization where the parents actually get to come in and quote unquote shop.
Is
so-
that the church, Oma's Heart?
I think so. I
Yes.
can't remember what the name is, but
I
it's
love that
so
one.
we did this in Jacksonville too when I was playing for the Jaguars. Is you buy 10 or 11 toys that are on the kids list,
Mm-hmm.
and then the parents actually get to, while the kids are out there like playing on bounce houses or what have you, the parents get to go and feel a part of it and get to go shop for their kids.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a cool thing to do too.
And it gets them involved. They get to like wrap the presents for their kids. Like they don't feel like I didn't get my kids something for Christmas. You walk in and they give you, you have like these vouchers and you go and for each child that you have, and then you get to go pick out 2 toys for them. And you go to wrapping
Love that.
station. I love it because it makes them. It's almost like empowering for them to have like they're creating their Christmas for their kids.
Right.
And I love that.
It's a hard time of year for a lot of people.
Yes.
A lot of people struggle just to try to get there, just to get through December.
Yes.
And then so many families put themselves in a position that they can't get out of because of December.
Mm-hmm.
And I just encourage everybody to be cautious of that. Be wise of that, and have a heart during the month of December. And I just don't mean to give a toy to
Right.
Tommy's Drive or donate to Tommy's Drive. I'm talking about when you see a server, when you order an Uber,
He's gonna try.
when you see a homeless guy on the street corner this month, give him $1. It ain't going to change your life. It ain't going to make him come out. But you know what? It's going to make you feel better knowing that dollar may have helped that guy get a sandwich or drop off a bag of food for him. All right? Because you don't know where they're
Sometimes.
going to give the dollar to. Listen, it doesn't matter. You can't. That's the issue during December, I believe. You can't question who needs what, because if you're homeless and don't have anything, you're not getting Christmas at all.
Right.
So give the guy $3. That's his Christmas gift. He
Yeah.
got like, and if during Christmas a homeless guy who makes $100, now I get it. We've all seen the exposés where these guys are making $30,000, $40,000,
Well, no. I
$50,000
was
a
talking
year.
about the food thing because I've given food and they've thrown it back at me before. So
Really?
yeah. So I was playing for Jacksonville, and this is kind of the one that put a sour taste in my mouth. There was a homeless guy. So in Jacksonville, there's a big gate around the players' lot. So it was after a game, and we were sitting there, and because of traffic and everything, I would always bring a cooler, and we would just have like a mini after the game tailgate. So I had full bags of chips. That was the only thing that we had left. This homeless guy goes, "Hey, you."
Wait,
got any
you would
cash?"
play the game and then tailgate with the players and eat chips and drink beer?
afterwards. Yes.
Is that a
Nice.
common occurrence?
Every team I was with, I did it.
We're gonna say yes.
Did others do it too?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where we need to park the bus.
That's
next.
the
Right, that's
party.
where I want to be.
We'll bring the chips.
I'll wait patiently for the game to end. I'll be like, I'm sleeping on the bus.
We'll just
Game's over. Get up. Let's go.
Right.
fill up the bus with
But
chips.
no,
Let's
so
go.
like, so we had only bags of chips. That's all we
Yeah.
had.
Right, right.
So this guy, I had no cash on me. I just got done playing a game. Like,
Right.
so this homeless guy, hey, you got any cash? I was like, no, but I got these. Threw them back at me.
Really?
I'm like, all
That's
right, well, I guess you didn't need those. I put them back in my bag and went on my day.
Wow, that's just sad.
There's always a sour person. In
I
every
gave
story,
when we did the
unfortunately.
ghost hunt, I gave the leftover pizza to the homeless guy.
I saw that.
Right,
I was like, what
yeah,
is he
that was awesome.
doing? He pulled up his truck and there was like these two like.
I was like, "You guys want
homeless
some
people
pizza?
there.
It's cold, but it's fresh. It's
Right.
less than an hour old." And they were like, "Yeah, we want that." I was like, "I know you're eating McDonald's right now, but it might be boring. I mean, you're homeless next to a McDonald's. You probably eat it a lot.
Yeah.
At least I would if I was homeless next to a
Yeah.
McDonald's."
That was good pizza too.
Yeah, it was.
Heavenly, good pizza place. I love those people. They're great people.
They always give free pizza vouchers and everything too. So
Really? Oh.
That's what
I
it's
love
about.
supporting good people.
I do too. I do
you
too.
know?
And that's all it is. Like, and if you need someone to donate to and you want to support somebody, support Tommy. Adopt a
Heavenly
family with me.
Pizza.
I'm going to give you all the details on Friday on the
Fort
show
Myers.
and tell you how to get involved and kick it all off this
Johnny's
Friday.
doing a bunch of things for the kids in Suncoast. He's setting up a sleigh. He's going to be, donating toys to all his kids. They drive around and give away toys.
yeah,
at
we dropped off
Suncoast,
some to
so
the community center in Suncoast last year.
That's amazing. Everybody's doing such wonderful things. I love this.
And
I
you
love this.
and the littlest thing can change a kid's life. And let me tell you something. Even my kids, who I say are overly spoiled, all right, but that's what I live my life for, is for my kids, all right.
Right,
But I
they're
think they're
everything.
overly spoiled. I'll never forget the year I got my daughter. Now this is before Taylor Swift tickets were $12,000. All right, this is like the
Right.
first tour. I got Izzy a
normal
pair
tickets?
of. I got a pair. I got Izzy a pair of tickets so she could take her and a friend.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Mom got a pair of tickets too, so she could take her and a friend. I got her this one-of-a-kind Taylor Swift box that played a video from Taylor Swift when you opened it up. Had all this commemorative stuff in it. Like, there's not many of these boxes. Like, it's one of those things that you got because you knew the label. And the
Right.
label sent it to me, right? So it's like one of those very rare things you get. So I got her that and a whole bunch of other stuff, like a ton of stuff. And then we went to this. She was into the Littlest Pet Shop, LPSs. That was her thing, right? And you'll know what they are one day. And that was her thing. She wanted a little pet shop. So we went and found this person selling them online, a box of used LPSs. I think the box was like $25,
Yeah.
right? And it had a whole bunch of used LPSs in it. So we just wrapped the box up,
Yeah.
right? Boom, 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 right? Taylor Swift tickets didn't matter. Taylor Swift commemorative didn't matter. None of that other stuff mattered. The $25 box of LPSs, that mattered. That's all she played with from there on out. My son notoriously does this every year. You could buy him a $800 ride-on, but he wants to play with the $40 Pokemon or the $20 Pokemon that he got, or the
Yeah.
inflatable or something that's $8 is his favorite thing that he got.
Right.
So just so you know, it's not about what or how much you give.
They
It's
don't
just
care
the
about the
fact that
price.
you give.
Exactly.
The smallest toy, the smallest thing can make a kid smile as much as a big thing.
Yeah.
All right? It's not, you don't have to measure the smiles. You just have to get a smile.
Well, and here's the thing too: is that kid may not have gotten a present unless you were
Right.
giving.
Right.
So that's the thing too: is it's not how much; it's anything you can.
And for those that are jaded, just because of something that happened where you feel like, I'm not donating because I donated sometime and I found out that they didn't need it and I was so hurt and crushed. And listen, someone's always going to take advantage of something, all right? They're going to
There's
figure out
always
a way to
that one
scam
guy.
it. That's just the way the world is. Like the lady we spoke to earlier that we talked about, the IHOP lady who bought pancakes for a homeless person and got fired. That's going to be a GoFundMe. That's going to get blown up. IHOP's going to deny the whole thing. It's not going to be what actually happened.
You're right.
And that story is going to become very fake, just like the lady who had her gifts stolen last year.
Last year,
All right? So people are going to take advantage of the system. So don't be jaded. Don't let your heart get jaded by the actions of others. That's all.
Yeah.
Keep an open heart. Do the right thing. Do something nice for kids.
For every
Right.
one scammer, there's 100 people that actually need it. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I had so much stuff we didn't even talk about today, but that's all right. I don't care. We have a lot of great criminal stories. I'll cover them tomorrow. So many.
I love it.
And I don't want to leave it out. And if you're feeling like you didn't get enough Christmas talk, then tune in tomorrow morning. We'll do some more. And we'll talk more about Christmas and more about the things that you can do for your community. And if you need financial advice, call Tommy. You need life insurance, call Tommy. For real, these are all things he can help you get. It's very interesting watching what I'm gonna predict something for your financial business. cryptocurrency is about to be regulated. On top of that, it's about to be tradable. On top of that, it's going to become the next commodity. It's going to be a commodity that is tangible. It's going to be something that people actually don't have to worry about whether or not it's backed.
And Big
Right.
and I are going to make gift cards.
And him and I are going to make Bitcoin gift cards.
You want in?
So
we can make a Tommy Bohannon collectible.
and the only reason
gift
I'm
card.
saying that is because Elon's involved
Right.
in the government, and he is going to streamline this to however he has to make sure that it happens. Now his appointment has not affected Doge yet. I'm waiting, but it has affected Bitcoin quite considerably.
Right.
So
Well, and so like I said before, I mean the actual coins aren't able to be traded unless you have the separate wallet or anything. But there are ETFs and different things by the big companies like iShares. There's it's called iBit, where it's only $50 a share, but it completely tracks Bitcoin. There's another one by
what is that?
BlackRock.
What now? Hold on. $50 a share, but it tracks Bitcoin. What's that mean?
So it's not actually a Bitcoin, but they buy. So this company is
Buying Bitcoins.
Yeah, they're buying Bitcoins and they're doing an ETF, so a fund for Bitcoin, but it's tracking the actual.
So if Bitcoin
performance.
goes up 20%, so does my.
Correct, but it's
Right.
actually traded on the market because it's an ETF, not. You don't have to get the separate wallet and different things of that nature that you have to with crypto. Eventually, I probably will see that it's going to be,
Part of the deal.
it's going to be able to be traded a lot easier.
What's next?
I would say this crypto is going to take over. I think
What's after crypto? We're trying to get on the curve.
Ugh.
Come on, tell me what's on the financial curve.
the smaller
Gift cards
coins.
for dough.
Huh?
Oh, no, the smaller coins.
Right.
So that's all that's going to happen is there's going to be subsidiary coins that are going to come about that might be worth 0.001 cent right now. If it goes to $1, you're going to make a ton of money if you buy in right now. So I don't know what those are, but that's probably the real money in those types of things.
There's quite a few influencers that I follow personally. It's a personal question. I'm jumping topics that I follow on a regular basis as we wrap up the show here. Is there an influencer that you follow, like Grant Cadone? I like to follow Grant. Grant's got
Me
he's
too.
got a great message. The
Yeah.
10 times message is a great message.
Yeah.
Work for yourself, make 10 times the money. He's exactly right. That's the truth. Get that done. But is there anybody you follow?
I wouldn't say necessarily my TikTok stream has some people in there, but I wouldn't say that I necessarily follow one person.
Right.
But I do listen to, like you said, Grant Cardone. I listen to a few different people. And
Tony
then,
Robbins.
It's funny, right? But
Yeah,
that's the reason,
yeah.
right? I would go watch Tony Robbins, but everyone's like, "Oh my God, hype man,
Yeah.
hype man." Never made money himself other than hyping people on how to make money.
Whatever, that's making money.
Right, and I know a guy who's a
Whatever works.
millionaire from doing that. Hey, let me tell
Right.
you how to make money. I've never made money other than telling you how to make money, but I'm going to make money now because I'm telling you how to make money.
Some
and if you
people
tell
are
other people how to
muses.
make money, you'll make money too.
If you're a muse, you're a muse. That's why
Right.
they had him around. The kings always had a muse around because it made them, do stuff. So,
It's what I'm meant to do, by the way.
be a muse.
No, I'm meant to be in front of a group of 50,000 people telling them to all give me $50.
Right.
There you go.
That's what I'm meant to do.
$30.
Listen. You all can find your home. Look at that. She's already got $1,500. I love that you just shared that. She's already got $1,500.
Yep.
More
I
than she
put it
made in
up.
3 weeks.
She got her rent paid and
Right.
stuff.
Crazy.
Carpet man rent.
I'm not buying that story. It even looks more fake
She's
now.
wearing
I'm
an
looking at it.
IHOP shirt, so
Right.
she can't be too mad.
I'm so mad I took it right. Right. I wonder if it's her. Who set up the iPhone? Go down. Who set it
A
up?
Victoria fire. Oh, she.
She
did
set up her own
herself.
GoFundMe?
Yes, Victoria. From
Nope.
Plant
You're not
City.
allowed to set up your own GoFundMe. That may. Oh, my God.
Sherry gave.
This is the most
Sally
fake
gave
shit
$100
ever.
and Emily Lynn Hardy gave $20. I mean, there's a lot of people with $10.
Taylor Swift? No, Swift.
Taylor,
Taylor Sweet. I like that. That was my name, Taylor Sweet. I like it.
right?
There you go.
Oh, she gave her story. So,
Oh.
publicly humiliated for feeding a homeless man.
Well, don't get too into your begging for cash.
I mean, she was the one that made it public.
Put a solid 2 sentences in there so everybody knows.
She did make it public. She's the one that told everybody.
Scroll down.
Right?
Scroll down. 2 sentences. I'm not donating to this.
I would just like a little bit of help to get me through the holiday season. I am genuinely appreciative of any donation.
Publicly humiliated for feeding a homeless man? No, you weren't publicly humiliated. Nobody humiliated you for that.
IHOP didn't go out and announce her firing.
Right. Nobody publicly humiliated you. This is bullshit, and you're going to find out Victoria Hughes is a liar.
She's
I'm
got
suspicious
27
now.
people already have donated to her.
Lies. And that's
I
like I
hope
said,
not,
people are going to
but-
cheat the system. That's a lie. I'm not buying that.
That's
So,
a lot.
Tommy, I
We've
appreciate
got a
you.
question from Scott.
What,
Harrell.
what's the Scott? I have around $2,000 in an old 401k. Can you build it into more? Do I need more money to work with?
No, you can. Excuse me. You can roll it into an IRA, and you can basically, honestly, you could do this yourself too. You can roll it into a Fidelity IRA, and you can.
You can do it yourself. You could call me, but you can do it yourself.
I like that.
I think you should.
Options.
But yeah, so I mean, you can. There's definitely different options. So if you would like to call me, we can discuss.
Yes,
those
he would
options.
like to call you. Scott, call him and let him help you get it done and get your financial future set up straight with Tommy. Like, that's the thing. Like, he's so humble. He's like, you could do this yourself.
I know. So Scott did say earlier Hollywood is back, and he's back down here, and he's ready to get involved. So if you got stuff going
Hollywood
on,
back in Cold House down here. I'm ready to get involved. Well, that's Hollywood.
That's Hollywood.
He's back. He's
That's-
not living up in Indiana no
He
more.
says he's back.
Well, that's great, Hollywood. Good to see you back,
Hollywood's
buddy.
back.
Hollywood's back.
Back again.
Well, Tommy, thank you very much. TommyBohannonFoundation.org, TommyBohannonFinancial.com. All the places you can get all the information you need on Tommy. And guys, we'll see you tomorrow on the show. I do want to thank Roofing by Home Plus for being the newest person to jump on board with us. I thank all the new sponsors, and they are the newest one. If you want to be involved in Big Mama Radio, inbox me. We'll get your ad on this week. We've got a great deal going on for the end of the year. Just ask me about it. You guys have a great day. Remember, when the repo man comes for the car, don't forget to save the radio. Oh, no. Get ready for a holiday event like no other. It's Grinch Fest.
It's go time.
Join us on December 14th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at John Michael Diamond and Jewelry Studio for a celebration that'll warm even the Grinch's heart.
Oh, really?
Come cozy in your PJs for your Christmas pajama party. Bring the whole family to meet the Grinch and snap a 360-degree video with him, thanks to SJC Technologies. But don't worry, Santa will be there too in the Grinch Free Zone. Brought to you by John Michael's Diamond and Jewelry. We've got free buttery popcorn, sweet cotton candy, icy snow cones, all thanks to our generous sponsors. Show off your moves in a hula hoop contest. Bounce around in the Christmas Bounce House and enjoy festive tunes by Big Mama Radio and Big Events Florida. And don't miss our Grinch Lounge for arts and crafts, fun games, huge raffles, and tasty treats from local food trucks. Let's show the Grinch just how magical Christmas can be. That's Grinch Fest, December 14th, 11 to 2.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
John Michael Diamond and Jewelry Studio, 1331 Cape Coral Parkway.
Happy holidays.
Get ready for a family fun day packed with holiday
Reliable
cheer.
delivery? First Class Delivery Service is here for you. With a trusted professional team, we provide on-time, ethical delivery with the same driver every time. Call us at 239-785-7606. Fully insured and always going the extra mile. We handle the driving so you can focus on what matters. For delivery, you can count on call 239-785-7606. Let First Class Delivery simplify your life by picking up the things you don't have time for. First Class Delivery Service, your trusted partner on the road.
Need reliable garage door service in Southwest Florida? Garage Door Works has you covered. As the leader in garage door services, installation, repair, and sales, Garage Door Works is proud to keep Southwest Florida running smoothly. We all know how Florida weather can wear us down, and it's tough on garage doors, too. That's why regular maintenance from Garage Door Works is essential to keep small issues from becoming big problems. With over 15 years of experience, we'll make sure your doors work like new. Call Garage Door Works today at 239-223-5559. For the best in garage door services, it's 239-223-5559. Garage Door Works has you covered.
Looking to take your hockey skills to the next level? Welcome to Razor Edge Hockey Academy's 2024 High Tempo Skills Training. Running from September through May, this program is designed for serious players who want to elevate their game. Each day at Razor Edge Hockey Academy is packed with comprehensive training. On the ice, you'll master the essentials: shooting, edge work, body contact, stick handling, and body positioning. It's all about refining your skills to gain that competitive edge. But we don't stop there. Off the ice, train with the elite coaches of D1 Training of Fort Myers. You'll enhance your strength, speed, and agility, everything you need to dominate on the ice. Plus, for our student athletes, Florida Sports Virtual Academy is here to empower you to reach your full potential. At FSVA, we dedicate ourselves to providing a safe, supportive community with exceptional academic excellence. Get their details at fsvaacademy.com. Are you ready to push your limits and redefine your game? For all the details and to secure your spot, visit FloridaWarriorsHockey.com. Spots are limited, so don't miss out. Razor Edge Hockey Academy. Cutting edge training, champion results.
If your roof is leaking, we should be speaking. Roofing by Home Plus by Home
Roofing by Home Plus has been Southwest Florida's trusted roofing expert since 2006. Locally and veteran-owned, they specialize in shingle, tile, metal, flat, and custom roofs. From repairs to fascia, soffits, gutters, coatings, and tarping, Roofing by Home Plus has you covered. Enjoy a complimentary inspection and peace of mind knowing your roof is in expert hands. Call 239-540-4550 or visit homeplusinc.com. Don't forget, mention Big Mama for a limited time discount.
If your roof is leaking, we should be speaking. Roofing by Home Plus by Home Plus.
Your playlist non-stop.
Non-stop hits all day, every day.
Every day.